Good morning, world. I am Judy, your web-based therapist, making therapy accessible and convenient for our clients in Florida and New York, and of course, sharing information worldwide. So today I wanted to take a moment and talk about 5 things that we need to do when you are on an extended travel journey. Because many people may know that I have been on a travel journey for a few months now, and this is one of the things that keeps coming up where I keep seeing and people keep mentioning mental health while traveling. So today I wanted to just share a couple tips that may be helpful to anyone that is traveling for a long time, whether you're a nomad or you just happen to, like me, get up and decide you're going to Asia. First thing is to make sure that you're taking time out for you, because when traveling, especially if you're attempting to be traveling while maintaining your regular job or maintaining other responsibilities, you almost have 2 different lives. So make sure that you're taking time out for you. This means that sometimes you may need to step back from, well, making sure you're taking your time off from work, because if you're away from home, sometimes you may be on different time zones and people may have certain expectations of how things work, or things like you're having to maintain your work hours at home while also dealing with the travel hours where you are. So make sure that you're taking time out for you to do the things that you want, to do the things that you enjoy, as well as to rest and listen to your body and give your body time to heal, refuel, and all that good stuff. Second is to take permission to be where you are. Emotionally, being on the road can be difficult as much as it can be super exciting. And it's important that that you feel free to be or experience whatever that emotion is at the time. When you are traveling, especially when you are doing, maybe if you're a digital nomad, or you for whatever reason have the opportunity to be on the road for a while, a lot of times it feels like you're living other people's dreams. And it's almost like, because you are in such a fortunate position, sometimes people feel like we don't have the right to feel certain things. We don't have to be in the right to be in a certain emotional space. Where you are is where you are. It doesn't matter how many broken legs are around you. Your paper cut is still going to hurt. So whatever that feeling is that you are experiencing, take the time, deal with it, address it, and then you can move forward from there. But when you are feeling guilt, or when you are feeling or allowing other people to make you feel some type of way about having maybe an emotional reaction or an emotional response to something that is different than what they expect, you're prolonging, you're magnifying and intensifying whatever that feeling may have been. So instead of repressing or pushing away whatever you may be experiencing, take the time and be just you. You have the right to feel whatever it is that you feel. And then from there, you can start figuring out what it is that you're going to do to address it, so that you can get rid of that feeling if you don't want it. 3 is to focus on the experiences that matter to you. Again, because sometimes it feels like we are living other people's dreams, there's that desire, there's that need, or sometimes that pressure to do all sorts of stuff because you have the great fortune of being here and having the opportunity to do certain things. So you feel that pressure. It's like, do it for the ancestors. No, you're the one that's there. You're the one that's experiencing it. Focus on the experiences that matter to you. Focus on the things that you want to do. Focus on the things that will fulfill you. Focus on the things that that meets your criteria, that will help you meet your goal in being where you are. Because when we focus, or when we attempt to live life for everyone else, you're adding to the pressure that you'll feel, and you'll also not enjoy the journey, the experience as much. So just focus on the experiences that matter to you. That way you have time for them, instead of just trying to do everything else and not really have the time and the space to enjoy the experience that you're in. So 4, make it a point to connect with your support system. Traveling can be fun and exciting, but also traveling can be difficult. Traveling can be lonely. especially if you're doing it alone, or if sometimes people do it with spouses, and it could still be lonely because a lot of the people that you interact with, a lot of your social and support network is not available. So make sure that you're finding ways to connect with your support system, because you're going to have experiences that are great that you want to share, and you're going to have experiences that are less than great that you may want to vent about. Regardless of what it is that is going on with you, make sure that you find ways to stay connected to your support network. That way they can still, from a distance, provide the reassurance, that soft space, that safe space that you may need for whatever it is in that moment that you need it, whether it's for a good thing, to share exciting news and exciting adventures, or just because you're having a rough day and need someone to listen. So make sure that you find ways to stay connected with your support system. The other thing is to make sure that you're spending time in nature. We know that nature energizes, nature heals. Sometimes when we're out and about, there's so much to do. It's easy to just be involved in so many things that we lose sight of ourselves. Time in nature can help you stay grounded. Time in nature can be healing. Time in nature gives you a moment helps you take that break, take that pause, take that reset. So, and it's especially if you are experiencing difficulties while traveling, definitely make sure that you're spending a little bit of time. Maybe find a park that you go for a walk, depending on where you are, whatever nature is in that area. A few minutes every day, a few minutes every couple of days, whatever it is that you can find. Make sure that you take time to spend in nature, because that is a way of making sure that you are energized and that you get what you need, that your body and your mental space is protected, that it's good for you. So do it. All right, quick recap. Take time for you, because that is important. There's a lot going on, but it's also important that you are able to step back. Take permission to be wherever it is that you are in the moment, whether it's in a good space or in a negative space. Make sure that you take the permission to feel what you feel and address whatever that feeling is, whether it's excitement or not so exciting. Focus on the experiences that matter to you, because even though you are the one that's traveling and you're doing stuff that other people wish they can do, you're the one that's traveling. So do the things that are important to you, and instead of just trying to do too much and not getting to enjoy the things that matter to you. Make it a point to connect with your support network, because a lot of things happen, a lot of things are going on with you, and making sure that you have connection with your support network will give you an opportunity to have someone to help you through the good and the less than good. And finally, spend time in nature, because nature is healing, nature restores, nature does a lot for us. So make sure that you find a way to spend time in nature. As always, if you or someone you know happens to be going through something that's more than you can handle, please remember that there are a lot of professionals that are out there able and willing to help. So please figure out who those people are in your community, so that if you need to, you can reach out and get the help that you need. And that is all we have today. Good morning, world. Have an awesome day.